An employer matches the contribution your employer makes to your retirement savings plan based on the amount you put in. And the employer match actually helps you build and grow your retirement savings faster, which is why I always say if you're not participating in your employer's retirement plan, especially if there's a match, you're leaving money on the table. So an employer match looks like this. You contribute to your 401k and your employer matches it by way of a percentage-based match, a dollar-based match, or a tiered-based match of your contribution. And it's then added to your retirement account. Now, when you start contributing to an employer-sponsored retirement plan, your contributions, which is the money you put in, are always yours to keep, regardless of how long you work for the company. However, the employer contribution, which is the funds your employer used to match you, are typically subject to a vesting schedule. And a vesting schedule is a timeline that shows when you fully own the match that your employer gives you. There's different types of vesting schedule. There's immediate vesting, there's graded vesting, and there's cliff vesting. With immediate vesting, you own your employer's contribution as soon as they're made. There is no waiting period. You're 100% vested right away. Now with graded vesting, you gradually gain ownership of the employer's contributions over time so you can earn more vesting every year. A graded vesting schedule may look like this. After a year, you're 20% vested. After 2 years, you're 40% vested. After 3 years, you're 60% vested. After 4 years, you're 80% vested. And after 5 years, you're 100% vested. So after 5 years, you own 100% of your employer's contribution. So let's say you leave the company after 3 years, you would be 60% vested in the employer's contributions, which means you take 60% of the total that your employer contributed to your account. Now you still keep all of what you contributed, but you only keep 60% of what the employer contributed and you forfeit the other 40%. Now with cliff vesting, you become fully vested in the employer's contribution after a specific time period. For example, your employer may have a 3-year cliff vesting schedule, which means you'll only become fully vested once you hit that 3-year mark. So if you leave before the 3 years is up, then you forfeit all of the employer's contributions. Now you still keep all of what you put in, but you won't get to keep what the employer contributed to your account. So overall, if you leave the company before becoming fully vested, you may forfeit some or all of the employer's contributions depending on their vesting schedule. And employers use vesting schedules to encourage employee retention. So the longer you stay, the more access you get.